Hi everyone, it's Jay Bolden and I'm so excited today. I get to share with you some information on Hinoki. Alright, so Hinoki is a doTERRA essential oil that is available in Japan only, right? And they're making it available for people in the US this month, in January 2020. So this is how you get it. If you order a 125 PV, point order, okay, on loyalty reward program, okay, on or before the 15th of the month, you get this for free. Okay, so again, if you are a doTERRA member already, an existing doTERRA member, and you place a 125 PV loyalty order on or before the 15th of the month, they will put this in your order and ship it to you for free. How cool is that? So in the past, I've had to get my Japanese friends to buy it for me and I had to pay them and it cost a lot of money, and now we get this for free. And one per account, guys. And if you don't have a doTERRA account, you should get a doTERRA account. All right, talk to a doTERRA member and they'll help you out. And if you don't know anybody, you can talk to me and I'll help you out, okay? The membership is awesome, no obligations, but you know, once you get started, you think, why did I wait? All right, so let me share with you information about Hinoki. Okay, so I'm going to get this information from my book here. I've worked with this oil and with lots of clients before, and it's been so, I guess, revealing. And so I recorded everything that I learned and I put it all in a book, okay? So this book is available on my website and I'll put a link in this video as well. So Hinoki is the oil of natural harmony, and it's perfect. This is one of the 5 sacred trees of Japan. And Hinoki is the tree that they use to make the shrines, the temples, the palaces, and the bathtubs with. And as soon as you walk into these buildings, because of this wood and the essential oils in them, smells divine, and you want to be reverent and you want to be quiet and reflecting and meditative. It just has such a beautiful energy about it. And I lived in Japan and I visited Japan several times, and it's always the case. Every time I go in there, it's just amazing. Okay, so this oil here is really popular because it repels bugs. It is very durable, so it resists decomposition and is very water resistant. So all of the good traits about it, and that's why it's a great wood to use for bathtubs, okay? The photo baths, if you don't know, in Japan, they soak themselves in warm water at nighttime before bed, and you know, it's filled with water a lot of the times, and this tree, okay, can resist it. So powerful. The Hinoki tree grows slow, but it grows strong and firm, and it can live up to 1,000 years or more. How cool is that? All right, and the essential oils in them is very valuable because these trees are so strong, okay, and they teach you a lot of things, okay, about ancestors and about yourself. So there's a lot of wisdom in this. So I do a lot of energy healing with people, and you know, these are the things I want to share with you from my experiences with clients. Okay, so if you smell this, it smells piney and a little bit lemony. So yummy. So I'll put this right here. Okay, so Hinoki helps people feel a sense of belonging to God's family. So for those people who feel like, oh, they don't quite fit in with society, they kind of conform to fit in, well, good news, my friend, you don't have to ever fit in, because you don't have to change yourself to belong. What you really want is a connection of belonging, and you belong to the family of God, and you have a very special role to play in this big family of God, okay? So rest assured. Got it? Okay. Now, because you have a divine role, this helps you clear your mind and step into that role and do things your way, the way you're inspired to, okay? It helps connect you to heaven, helps you have more mental clarity, so you know who you are, you know what you're meant to do, okay? So Hinoki helps people release the thoughts and the feelings and the beliefs of disappointment, of discouragement, of competition, of comparison, of those negative emotions, okay? And then it helps them adopt self-assurance and self-respect. So once you know who you are, you're able to respect yourself more, okay? So there's no need to conform, to belong, and to feel good about yourself, okay? Sorry, got a bit of a scratchy throat today. So Hinoki encourages people to be on the spiritual level. So it's sort of like your Japanese version of sandalwood. Sandalwood is so beautiful with the mental clarity, helps with mental connections for everyone, especially people who have lots of brain fog and disconnection, okay? You know, for kids that have learning disabilities and things, so good for them. Okay, so it helps you stand strong in your truth, and helps you go straight, tall, and reaching your potential, okay? So it helps you be strengthened and overcome the temporary disappointments and irritations. So when we don't know who we are, we sometimes allow ourselves to be irritated, okay, by people, things. So this helps us not be so irritated in that way. So Hinoki helps those people heal from deep past festering wounds. All right, so some of us, we have a lot of pains of regrets from the past, and sometimes we live in that space instead of being present, and this oil helps us stay present. It stops those people who think forward too much and feel stressed about their future as well, okay? Sometimes us humans, we live life in a way that is unlived. Do you know what I mean? They're kind of asleep and not awakened to who they are, to their power, to happiness, okay? So this oil helps with that. So it helps you live harmoniously with people, with yourself, and your purpose. So what a beautiful oil, right? So for me, I list here in my book the things that Hinoki helps you on a physical level too. So first of all, physically, it helps with the skin. Anything to do with the skin, you can actually apply it directly on your skin because it's so gentle. All right, it helps repair the tissues and the cells of your skin. So if you have skin irritations, cuts, bruises, grazes, any kind of rash-like things, it will take care of it, okay, just like sandalwood and frankincense does, okay, it does that same thing. It's fantastic for calming the mind, for mental clarity, and when you're calm, you're less tense, so it helps with the tension too. So some of us have too much going on. We overthink, we're attached to too many things, and our mind is everything is always switched on. So this helps you kind of clarify, get rid of stuff, and simplify, okay? So good. So you want to apply it to your forehead, the back of your neck, on your ears, okay, on your big toes, to help with that mental clarity. And I'll tell you more later on in this video about how to do it for kids, okay? Fantastic for bug repellent. Now, this is a little bit more expensive than your other oils like the Terra Shield or the Terra Armor. So I would use that first for the bug repellent, but for things that bug you, right? People that bug you, things that bug you, because you've attached your happiness to those things. This is fantastic for that. It helps you calm down and chillax and say, whoa, I've given away a lot of my power by allowing them and their actions bug me. All right, so that helps with that bugging energy. Now, we have emotions. All of us have emotions, okay? And sometimes we try to not have those emotions by ignoring it or suppressing it. All right, that's not the best way to deal with emotions. Emotions come from your thoughts and your beliefs, okay? So emotions are on the surface and you recognize it, and it drives our action. So if you have a positive emotion, it drives you to do positive things. If you have a negative emotion, it drives you to do negative things. And sometimes you can't help it, right? But you can change your emotion by changing your feelings and your beliefs. I mean, your thoughts and your beliefs, okay? So let me talk about the emotions that this oil can help you remove, and then tell you a little bit about the thoughts and the beliefs that you can address and change as you tap into your psyche, and I guess clarify your thinking, clarify your beliefs, okay? So negative emotions, ready? Impatience, comparison, right? So the kids that compare themselves to their siblings, and maybe you even compare yourself with people in the world and their standards and the world's standards, right? Competition, self-betrayal. I'm going to pause here. Self-betrayal is when you don't do the things that you know is good for you, because you haven't really chosen or clarified, and then you feel a little bit resentful in the end that people have taken from you, but it's us that gave that power and that time and that energy away. All right, so I've learned that is one of the biggest lessons I've learned. All right, just to take some back and really honor myself. So self-betrayal is a big thing. So I can't be swayed by society's changing ideas and opinions. All right, so that means you are firm in your belief. So as the world changes, you stand firm in what you believe. Okay, so it makes a person that has a strong stance a great leader. Okay, so the next thing here is I connect to the light and wisdom of God. Okay, so that helps you think and believe that you're connected to God, all right, and his light and wisdom. So I have affirmations here. I am clear about my divine path and purpose. I fully accept and love myself. I am strong and firmly anchored in my truth. I allow myself to heal, be whole and fulfilled. I am spiritually connected to my divine powers. I am confident, organized, and real. Okay, so the actions that you take, so as you use the oils and you release those negative emotions and you adopt those positive emotions and thoughts, okay, it will wire your brain differently, okay, and your beliefs will change over time. So give yourself a little bit of time, but it happens relatively quickly to things, you know, people year after year, they stay the same. Well, you know what, you're going to be very different in a couple of weeks, okay? So some of the actions, you apply it to your forehead, your ears, forehead, ears, the back of your neck, on your big toes, and that's the reflex points to your brain. Okay, it helps clarify the mind, and it helps make connections because your brain needs to have clear pathways. It clears away the debris. This oil is fantastic for those people who have aches and sores. You know, you can apply it to the bottom of your feet and it goes into your bloodstream. Apply it to wherever you need to, elbows, knees, and then jump in the bath, especially put the Epsom salt in the bath, okay, and then the warm water will drive the oils in. Okay, if you don't have the Epsom salt, the oils kind of leave you and kind of get stuck to the bathtub, all right. So apply it to your legs for circulation. All right, so for those people who have veins and things that they have issues with, that will help them with that too. Now, lastly, I want to share with you information about kids and learning issues. So nowadays, because of the lot of toxins that are in the environment, that the kids get a lot of shots that have these preservatives. Sometimes, most of the time, they have heavy metals, and the heavy metals are meant to be a preservative, and it's supposed to preserve these things in your body, in your brain, for up to 40 years. And you know that a lot of heavy metals, they damage brain cells, okay? So think of it as debris and traffic in your head. As your brain tries to make connections, there's something in the way, and you know, your cells are being damaged. So what I found was we can, help children detox very easily by applying clove oil and cilantro oil on their big toes morning and night every day to help draw out the toxins. They need to drink a lot of water because it's going to be drawn out into their bloodstream, and then their blood will be filtered, and the body will filter the rest out. Great for adults as well. But these kids, when they have learning issues, they can't make connections, they can't store new information in their memory. Okay, so this helps with that. It helps with children who don't know how to read social cues. So they don't look at you in the eyes, and they don't understand when you use physical language. A lot of us don't realize that we speak the words that come from our mouth, but that we also speak with our physical body. Okay, so some of these kids, they're very socially, immature, right? So this will help them make those connections. Apply it around their eyes, on their forehead, big toes, back of the neck, on the ears. Okay, morning and night, guys. All right, try it, please, and let me know how it goes. All right, I've had so many wonderful reports of something so simple, but it's so powerful and divine. I mean, it takes 1,000 years for these oils to mature and be in, these plants. Okay, Mother Nature, God has created something profound, and it's no fanfare. It's simple but super powerful to benefit us. It's already done. It's already prepared. Okay, there's not something else out there that needs to be invented. It's there for us. It reminds our cells to function properly. Okay, when our cells are clean, our tissues, all right, will be clean and repaired, and our organs are made out of tissues. All right, so healthy cells make healthy tissues make healthy organs, and healthy organs make a healthy you. Okay, or healthy child of yours. It helps with the children who have, so mental issues, right? They have meltdowns and they have anger issues. Basically, the reason for that is that the cells of their body are not communicating, and it's frustrating. If you can't think straight, if your brain is foggy, and if you can't remember stuff, right, and you don't understand what people are saying and doing, it's frustrating, okay? So I totally get them, and I've been able to teach special ed, and I've been able to help children with their family's help, of course, in this way. So go ahead, use it as much as you can. Use up the bottle, okay? That's what it's for, all right? So thank you so much for spending time with me. Thank you for all the wonderful comments and the stories that you send to me. You guys, it makes a huge difference. Sorry. The stories that you share with me, it helps me help other people, and it helps encourage me to do what I do, and it helps me put things like this together for other people to benefit, because we have a lot of divine download that we need to capture and share with the world. Okay, thank you so much. Lots of love and light and healing to you. Please share this video with friends, and bless them, bless their lives too. All right, take care, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye for now.